Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to the episode of Twisted Strands. I am your host, Jeannie, or you can call me JD, whatever you want. And thank you first and foremost for joining me today. I apologize for not podcasting last week. First I was sick, then I was busy, then I was tired, and just couldn't do it. So, I apologize. So sorry. Whew. Please excuse me. Oh, boy. This episode is brought to you by water. Because, yeah. Let's get down to what happened this past 2 weeks or whatever it was. I was very sick with gastroenteritis, and when I went to the doctor, we discussed my blood test, my fasting blood work, and he said, look, you've got diabetes. We're going to try and work on it with diet and maybe some exercise every once in a while. But you've got diabetes and you've got to quit having so much sugar and sweet things. And yeah, so that pretty much knocks out, getting thirsty and having a beer. I can't really do that much anymore. Doesn't mean I can't have sweets. Heck, I had a cookie this for dessert this evening. But yeah, diabetic, not cool. Gonna have to watch myself. And it is a big struggle for me to do that because I am not very disciplined as a person. Can't you tell? I'm sure you can. Anyway, yeah, so I need to learn a few new behaviors and knock out the old, and so it's not just about controlling my yarn purchasing habits, it's about controlling my, there's a bakery down the street, or let's have a bagel. Can't do that shit anymore, and it stinks, but c'est la vie. Anyway, then I was a little, exhaustion set in. I was sick for a week with the stomach problems, and then, yeah, so anyway, last week I was busy too, so it was not good for recording. And at some points I couldn't even bring myself to indulge in knitting or crochet, which really means I've been sick. But I'm on the mend. I haven't quite gotten up to a peak yet. I'm still kind of like slog. A lot of sleeping than I should be. But we'll get there. I'll get by, right? With the help of my friends like you. Now, since I haven't been casting on all the things, I don't have any new projects on the needles, and that's what I'm going to call the podcast. It is a long, slow work in progress, and I have been making good progress, so don't feel bad for me. Here we go. I've finished up to the armholes of my button yoke cardie, and let me see who that's by. It's the button yoke cardigan by Sandy Prosser from Knit Simple magazine. This is all moss stitch, and it's in beautiful gray Encore by Plymouth, size 9 needles. Sorry, I don't have the millimeters. What else is there? And I'm very proud of my progress with this one. This is the Curse Breaker Shawl by Michelle Denaire. Sorry about the name. This is Ella Race Merino. and a size H hook. And if you're wondering, the H hook is a 5mm. This is my favorite type of crochet hook right now. Simple clover with a comfort tip and comfort tip. that appeals to the 12-year-old in me, but anyway, the comfort handle, not the comfort tip. Yeah, hello. We know where my mind is. And I'm on the last row of the shawl. The curse breaker is almost done. Did I mention it's an Ella Ray lace merino? That's what it is. So anyway, this is how big it is without being blocked. It's gonna be a big damn shawl, and I can't wait. I did screw it up. One of these wings of the shawl did not have adequate spaces, so I kind of fudged it. I think it's this one that's screwed up. Yeah, this one is the one that I screwed up, and I think... Did I? No, not this one. Maybe this one. But anyway, I really screwed up and didn't have enough. So I just fudged it, and now the count is back to normal. I don't think anybody will notice. But I just have to finish the one row, and then we're on to the edging, which is scary as hell. Because I'm wondering how it's done. I mean, I do want to do the edging. So it's got loops and shit, man. How am I going to do that? The edging is just like that huge paragraph. So, eek. I hope I can do it. Anyway, so that is that. And I did do some spinning. I'm in the middle of the purple part of my loop bat that I purchased in Rhinebeck this past year. And it's been a joy to spin. And I'm trying to go for thin, but I don't know how thin it'll be because my plan is to also chain ply it. So we'll see how that turns out. That's a serious job for me because I'm getting a lot of single out of this one big gold bump of fiber. And that's been fun too. Oh, I forgot to show you the sleeve. I started the sleeve for the cardigan, and this has been a struggle for me, not because of the amount of stitches or anything, but because I keep messing it up. I don't know how, but it's a moss stitch in the round, and she has you do it on an even number of stitches for the extra large size. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but on 56 stitches I end up with an extra stitch, or it doesn't continue around in the moss stitch. So I added a stitch, and then suddenly the stitch that I added, or not, disappeared. So I might be frogging this sleeve again, but this is the sleeve. So I haven't even gotten to the second one yet. Maybe the second one will go so well that I'll be able to rip out the first. I have no idea. So anyway, Cleo is on the bed. She's having a nap on top of my black work pants with her white fur. Kitties. So anyway, those are the two long works in progress that I've got, and I have not restarted the cute blue shawl that I have in the really thick yarn. I've mostly been plugging away at the shawl. See, how could you resist that? It's so soft and shiny and nice. And so that's it. I do plan on making my mom a sweater. I think that's going to be the next thing that I start. Because I want her red sweater that I bought her years and years ago. It's got holes on it, and holes in it, and it's raggy. So if you've got any good acrylic suggestions that is soft and worsted weight, I'd love to hear them. I was thinking of Jeannie Worsted. It's got my name on it, why not? Or what else? Barocco Comfort. I haven't even gone to the Joann's store yet to see what they've got. That's the future plan that I can tell you. It's the cardigan that I picked for her is Morning Coffee. I know Sadie of Yarnivore Podcast made a lovely one, so that encouraged me to go ahead and purchase the pattern. And yeah, so anyway, that's all for knitting, crochet, spinning. I thought about bringing up the bobbin, but it doesn't make sense. I'll show it when I'm done with it, and I'll just keep you updated on what I'm doing. Let's go on to stuff and junk. I've been trying to draw. I've never been a great artist or anything like that, but I asked my dad for one of his sketchbooks that he wasn't going to use since he took a drawing course, and I put 2 drawings in it. One's worth showing to you, so don't laugh too much. But I did a pencil drawing of Grumpy Cat because I think Grumpy Cat is just super cute. The other drawing is a little dumb, much like that one, but that one at least looks like Grumpy Cat. And I'm going to try and sign up for writing lessons, so What the Hay is going to come back. But let me tell you some funny shit about my cat, Cleo. She has these moments when she just does something so insane that you want to tell stories about your cat. And this weekend, she decided that my mom needed to be groomed. So she sat on the chair. There's enough of a back of the chair that the cats of either size can leap up there and sit on the back and bother her by sitting on the back of the chair. She evidently sat on the back of the chair and started licking my mom's head until her hair absolutely looked like she had taken a shower. It was that wet. I just looked at Mom and said, "You've got to wash your hair for real now, Ma. You're going to be sneezing all night." So, because of Cleo's bathing her, she had to wash her hair. That was kind of crazy. And Cleo does like licking people and other cats and plastic bags and all that, so a bit of a loony. Oh, and if you've been following me on Instagram, I'm JD666 there. I showed a black and white photo of a ginormous cat scratch that she gave me when I tried to bring her in from the outdoors. It was her first time being outdoors. She was okay, but she was hard to catch. And I showed it black and white because I didn't want to be gross or anything. But it is healing up quite nicely. See? It's not so bad now. So, of course, she gave me this one a couple of days ago. It looks like a splinter, but really it's just a... So anyway, that's Cleo for you. She has been wrestling with Frisky. He seems to enjoy the attention, and he likes to fight with her. And so what she does is she jumps on top of him. She throws her whole body on top of him and then sits on his head. You're a nutcase, Cleo. And I love her for it. So, anyway. Yeah, so I've been ill, but my family's been okay, and job is holding stable. I'm hoping for a smooth transition when my supervisor leaves, but I have no idea where my future lies, but what can you do? Worry about the things you can change and leave the rest up to your favorite deity. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got a new resume, so I'm at least ready with that. Anyway, I was going to show you some new yarn that I had purchased and pre-ordered during my birthday month last month, but it hasn't come in yet. I did get a copy. Oh, where did I put it? Anywhere? Anyway. Anyway, what happened was I was at the Acme yesterday with my dad doing the weekly grocery shopping. Somehow, there was a knitting book in with the bargain books that they just had on sale. I picked up a copy of Nordic Knits. Let me look this up for you because I don't want to leave you hanging with a description of it. It's a book of 25 patterns. And that's not it. Oh wait, that might be it. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Okay, so anyway, 29 stylish small projects, and it's mostly, what is it? Martin Story is the author. So anyway, I've got a copy of Nordic Knits by Martin Story. No, it's 25 stylish small projects. I don't know why Amazon's headline says 29. That's bullshit. Anyway, I picked it up for only $5, and I was like, yay, Ken has a book. And Dad's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Added $5 to the shopping bill, but whatever. It was a good bargain. And it's got plenty of pretty things. Martin Story is one of my favorite designers, so it's pretty cool. Oh, speaking of favorite designers, I went to Trillium Yarns a few weeks ago, and I met, there we go, Lori Versace, and she is a really nice person, travels all over the place to show off her pretty designs. She had a trunk show, she had some pattern books, she had, well, only 2 pattern books, one was babies and one was small people, so I didn't buy anything, but I wanted to talk a little bit about her designs. Her baby stuff is just adorable. Her works are mostly textural, not colorful. Well, of course, colorful depends on what you pick. But her designs are very interesting in the shaping and the texture. They look very comfortable, very sort of classic but different, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I encourage you to check her out, Lori Versace, and she has a website called Versace Knits, and I'll spell that out for you. It's VERSACIKNITS.com. Really nice lady, does traveling, has several interesting designs. I would say something for everybody. So she does, let me see if I can, yes, 2 books out so far. She's got the Twin Rib collection for adults, and she's got Textured Baby Sweet. Those are the 2 books she has. And the baby sweaters are To Die For and Beautiful Textures. So her designs are something I would use with a monotone, monochromatic yarns only for her work, because it would make your stitches shine, and they are lovely. So that's my bit of a review on Lori Versace, and maybe next week I'll get my act together and do a review of Nordic Knits. It's not a new book, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, she does have a shop on Ravelry, so she's easy to buy from, and she's very sweet. So anyway, I think that's all I'm got for now. Sorry about the croaky voice and the mess and my own being a mess. Hopefully I will just start feeling better from now on and start taking care of myself. So I want to say thank you to whoever subscribes. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you if you join the group. We have a group on Ravelry, Twisted Strands Podcast. Feel free and introduce yourself, ask questions, chat. We're doing a 14 socks in 2014 knit and crochet along. I am feeling fantastically, but I'm sure you forgive me. I hope you do. Maybe I'll catch up with a few pairs, 2 at a time socks. Maybe I can do that. I have no idea. Hoping for it. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off for now, kids. I want you to have a wonderful week, and don't forget, whenever you do crafts from the finest of lace shawls to toilet paper owls, you are making the world a more beautiful place, and for that, I thank you. Have a good week.